All right, y'all, the time has come. We're going to slap this little engine together. I might hit a few key points on the way through, but we're going to get this thing together and we're going to get it ripping. And they was nice enough to send me bases. They sent me all the stuff for the gas version, everything else. I won this motor, guys, in the 5.1 giveaway. I actually won, and they sent it right out to me, and we're going to get this thing up and running. All right, guys, real quick where we're at. You had to put the bearing on, you put the seal on, you put your flywheel and your crank, and all that good stuff on there. Got it all pinned in. Now we're moving on to the pistons. You got to pop the rings out of the cylinders because they leave them in there. We just put the rings on. We're getting ready to flip this over, drop these bad boys in here, and then we get our little ring tool over here, and we pop these on in. But that's where we're at, and I'll be back. Here's where we're at so far, y'all. She's coming together. Got the cam in, crankshaft in. About to put the lifters in. It's about to come together. We'll be back. Real quick, guys, putting these lifters together. Look at these little tiny E-clips. I mean, these things, boys, are babies. You don't want to lose those, but they go on the end of these rockers on each end. This one's done. They're lifters, rocker, whatever, lifters, rockers. And then these are going to bolt right in here and go on your lifters and your cam or whatever. And you gotta have the lope side or the flat side going on the cam, the lifted side going on your, you get the gist of it. We'll get it back going. I just wanted to show you guys how absolutely tiny some of this stuff is. Like, oh my lord, look at this. Give you the gist how tiny this stuff is. Yeah, she's coming right along though. We're gonna get this baby going. All right, y'all, she's starting to look like an engine. She's got a carburetor on there. We're putting the slide on right now for the belt tension, I think so, the score. Yeah, she's coming right along. We're running out of parts, guys. We're down to the nitty gritty, belts and pulleys and then headers, and it's almost done. Starter motor's got to go on it, but yeah, she's a little motor. We're gonna fire this puppy up, hopefully. One thing I seen a problem though is on Dennis's video I was watching inside here, you got two holes inside the valve or the head gasket or whatever the hell this thing is, and there's two little ports inside there, and his had two little tiny holes in there you can see. And in mine, I'm not seeing them two little tiny holes, so I don't know if this thing's even going to be able to breathe through here. I might need a new part, so we'll see if it starts or not. And if not, I don't know what the hell was up with that, but yeah, it didn't look right. So we're gonna finish on. All right, guys, as you see, we got some exhaust ports on there. We got a starter motor on there. Exhaust manifolds are on there. We're putting that valve cover on, or whatever you want to call it. The cover's getting ready to go on right now, guys. And this thing, put some fan blades on here and get this all hooked up to the wiring, and she's ready to fire up, boys and girls. Let's go. We'll be back. All right, guys, so this is where I'm at so far. I got the starter button hooked up and ran out, so we got power. I'm getting ready to figure out, put the glow plugs in, and I got to figure out which one of these go to glow plugs and all that for this thing, which I think it might be this dude. Actually, no, that is not for that dude, because that's got one single coil. That's got to be for something. That's got to be this. Nope, there's two of them. Right here they are. So these have got to go in here for spark plugs, I do believe, because this one runs the CDI box, and for the gasoline, because they did send me a CDI for the gasoline version of it. I can switch it to gas if I want at a later date, but for right now, I think we're going to try to run this puppy on straight nitro like she's meant to be. So sorry about that, guys. I'm going to figure all this out, and I'm gonna throw some nitro fuel in this thing. We're gonna fire it up. Hold on. Unfortunately, we had some issues. She's built, she's put together. I hooked up the starter button to a little 2S pack and didn't even hook up the glow plugs yet, just the starter to see if the starter motor would work. And the second I tapped the button, it fried the button. And so I don't know if the little control box under here that goes to this, I don't know if this is bad or this whole unit's bad, but it literally melted the tassel, these little prongs right off the starter button. So didn't even get to see if the starter motor would turn over. It fried it. So I contacted them and see if they can get me another one sent out, but it is done, guys. It is getting mounted to the base. Everything's getting ready to get good to go. Like I said, I got the CDI box right here for the gasoline and spark plugs if I want to run gas in it. But I want to see what it runs like on nitro first. But yeah, as soon as I tapped the starter button, it fried it. So we're waiting on parts. You ain't doing something you love, y'all. You're doing something wrong. Black sheep out. Yeah.